Welcome to Fiber by Design with Ohloops. This is episode 20. Today is September 4th, 2014, Thursday. I'm Sarah Stevens, also known as Sarah Stevens 11 on Twitter and Instagram. You can also find me on Facebook or Ravelry as Sarah Stevens.
And I'm Lydia. You can find me as Lydia B on Ravelry, or you can find me as Lydia Knits on Instagram. You can also find us as Ohloops in Ravelry and on Instagram and on Facebook. Yep.
Yeah. It's been a whirlwind of a week. It's been a little crazy.
It's been a whirlwind of a month.
Especially since about midnight on Monday.
Yeah. Yes.
If you guys are not part of our Ravelry group or know about what's going on with our shop, we started our massive annual Harry Potter knit along, which included somewhere around 400 skeins of yarn going out and still more that needs to go out, up to a grand yarn.
The funny part, you guys, is we almost didn't think it was gonna all go. We were like, oh, this is gonna be way too much yarn.
No,
it wasn't.
It totally wasn't.
It's
so
like all gone.
Yeah, I don't even know how much is left. So we've just been busy putting people in houses and packaging up orders, and so it's kind of been our life right now. So if we seem mildly scatterbrained, it's mostly because our brain is 100%, 120% Harry Potter right now.
Yeah.
So we're apologizing in advance for that. So, but thank yous. We should probably start out with thank yous. So thank you to returning viewers. Thanks for hanging in there with our craziness. And thank you to new viewers.
Yes.
So if this is the first time you have seen us, welcome.
Yes.
I don't know if we have any other thank yous at the moment that aren't like... Thank yous to our new moderators. Oh, yes. I kind of do want to bring that up really quick. You guys are going to notice some moderator additions coming soon. Just because we felt like things are getting crazy and we're getting bigger and we need some extra help, some extra eyes on the board. So welcome those moderators if you see them pop up. I'm sure that when they decide to, you'll see their little moderator tag at the bottom of their picture, and welcome them, and also know that you can ask them most all questions too. That's what they are there for.
Yes.
So, thank you to our moderators. They're awesome.
They are.
We could not do this without you.
No. We could not. You guys are the best.
Yes. So good. So, jumping right in, finished fibers. Do you have any?
No, but yeah. So I had promised that the next time you guys saw us actually do a knitting thing, I would be wearing the tubularity and buttons would be on. And look, the buttons are on. I don't know if you guys can see those. I went with the dark side of the wooden buttons.
Dark side of the moon.
Yeah, dark side of the moon. So, and I'm wearing it, and I'm very happy with it. It's like, we went from 80-degree weather to really chilly 60-degree weather, like, overnight. So, I'm wearing it today. I really like it. So, but no, other than that, Yes. Yes, I do. I don't have it with me, which is why I didn't remember. I have pictures. I finished your...
I know.
Cowl.
I
finished your cowl.
You have another one.
I have pictures. I will show you guys pictures. But nothing, like, in my hands currently. So, here's a picture of me wearing it, if you can see that. And there's a close-up of it all done. I love it. It's probably like my new go-to cowl pattern because you can really just customize it however you want. This one is blue, and it's on its way to someone else. But I have enough to make another one, so I will be making one with the same colors. I don't know if I'm going to put the colors next to each other the exact same way, but I will be making one out of those colors. And then I think I might have to make a red, white, and green one and have it for Christmas.
Which will be super
Have
cute.
it be my little elf scarf.
It'll be super cute.
So yes, I finished those things.
Well, and those are big ones. And do you have project pages?
I do. I have to add the pictures of the cow to the project page.
Nice. See,
They're
you're
not done
way
yet.
on top of it. Like half the time I don't even have project pages available. I've gotten a little bit better, and I have started adding project pages. Mostly so I can keep track of what I'm doing.
And so that I can add things, link things to our blog, because
This is true.
that's
This
easier
is
for
true.
me.
I know. Lydia's constantly like, you were showing something.
What was it
What
again?
was that?
What yarn was it? Because I can't find it.
I don't know where it's at. I only have one. I have two, but they're not here. Two other ones, and they're not here. But I did finish one of my projects that I had to have done.
It's so tiny.
So, I know, it's super cute. It's teeny tiny. This is the Hoot and Alley hat by Amy Carnegie on Ravelry. She's local to Spokane. This is the beanie version. There's two versions. There's the pointy top version, and then there's the beanie version. And I decided to use the Sweet Georgia Chunky. Oh, and it has two weights in the pattern too. Like, you can either choose to do a worsted weight version or the bulky version. This guy was super fast. Super fast. I picked it up and I did the owl band in like an hour. And then last night, after I finished all of my shipping, I was like, I haven't knit a stitch in a week. So I went ahead and spent, 20 minutes and decreased the top of my hat. And it's for a shop sample for a grand yarn. It's cute, little owls. I think I'm going to put little black beads on it, because that is something that the pattern says it can do. So anyways, that's my only finished fiber I can show. Oh, I lied! Okay, I brought another finished fiber, and the pattern is on its way to a lot of people. So, should I show it?
You totally should, because I'm going to talk about it later.
Okay, so I'm going to show it. If you guys ordered Prefect kits, you guys got an extra surprise. And it's a pattern that I wrote specifically to go with the Prefect yarn that's heading your way. So you're gonna see it if you don't have your kit yet, and I guess you'll kind of get to see a peek of what it could look like, but this is a different colorway, so nobody will get this colorway. Because this is not even an Ohloops colorway. Okay? I was sneaky that way. So that way, no one's like, oh, I think that one's gonna be mine. No, it won't. You won't get this. So I wrote the Devil Snare pattern. And it's a slouchy hat.
It's awesome.
And it has this fun, like, twisty vine effect that runs up like a quarter of the hat. And you can wear it however you want. If you want it to go over the top or over the side or whatever, you can. And it has multiple sizes. So this guy's done. And I kind of love it. My daughter is stealing it So I may not ever get to wear it because she was sweet enough to model for it in the pictures, and then she's like, I think I need to wear this to school. So it's not gonna be mine for very long. No. So that's my only other finished fiber. I'm excited about that one. I really am excited about that one. It was a really fun knit. I think you guys are gonna really enjoy it. It's not gonna be available to everybody else until I have on there until October 1st.
I don't care. Have your sister help you. It's in the fridge. Now stop coming outside, please.
So Prefects will get it, and they will get it for an entire month before everybody else. And then it'll be open October 1st of this year for anybody else to purchase. It is Harry Potter inspired, and it will fit one of your challenges at some point. So keep that in mind. And yes, that was on purpose. So, anyways,
it's good how we do those things.
I know it happens every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it. That's all my stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are your working fibers?
Oh,
what are you
boy.
working on?
So I will basically just show you guys all what I'm working on that I put into detention, because there are tons of whips, and
Oh, detention.
Lord knows if I'll get any of them done. So while we're on the topic of detention,
Yes.
so we have extended the deadline. You are allowed now to enter pictures of current FOs until the 15th of September. We know a couple of you are having some computer issues and hadn't had a chance to do all of that stuff yet. So we're just going to give you guys some time. That way first years get plenty of time, and anyone having computer issues or out of town or any of those things. So you've got till the 15th.
And if you didn't read the rules like me, like I put all of my pictures in one post. I don't know if we're supposed to do that. Are we supposed to do that? Okay.
Yep, all of the pictures in one post, and then as you finish them, so here's kind of like, anything you finish that you want to include in detention, you have to have it in that first picture, because the moderator has to be able to go back and go, okay, that picture or that project was really there. You did have it cast on first. So yes, it all in the same post is fine. And then as you finish something, it'll
read our rules.
It's all right. She helps me come up with the rules. She's funny.
It's like on the phone though. Like as I'm doing something else, I'm like, no, let's do this. And so she like takes notes, and then I don't.
She doesn't really pay attention.
I don't pay attention to half the crap I say. So
it's good I take notes, right?
Yes.
But anyway, so yeah, you have until the 15th to post the post of the picture of all of the current whips. After that point, between now and December 31st, anything that was in that post that you finish, you'll get 10 points for, and you just need to post a picture of that. In addition to that, if you cast on to, let's say you're casting onto a gnome thing for September's gnome challenge. If you get working on it and don't finish it, you can post that as well when you get it done. And you'll earn 5 points for that. So here's the kind of that you have to post on the last day of the deadline. So October 31st will be the deadline for that. You do have to post a progress picture
so we can tell.
Yes, in the extra credit thread. And then when you have it done, you can post the finished picture to the detention thing.
It's going to be a lot of posting.
It is.
I'm kind of excited that we extended our deadline, because I need to take pictures of current things that I'm moving on, so I was like, I can't do that. So I had to just pull old junk from my Ravelry page to make the deadline.
Yeah, so you can go back and edit your picture.
I'm going to go edit my pictures, because I really want to work on all of those things.
Totally. Okay, so I guess I will show you. No, it wasn't a tangent, because we needed to talk about it anyway. So the thing I'm working on in my hand is my Myrna sweater. Like, I haven't really done anything, so
yay,
this is as far as I have gotten. But like we talked about a couple weeks ago, Sarah and I have decided that we aren't going to do the little hole in the back.
No.
Not that I don't like the way it looks. It's just I truly just didn't want to knit it the way it said. It's a lot of like casting off these stitches and picking up other ones. I don't want to put a bunch of stitches on hold. Yeah, I just didn't want to do it. So
I'm not even in the mood to carry a pattern at the moment.
Totally. So for me, I'm just, instead of, you know, putting the stitches on hold or whatever to make the little hole, I am just going to be knitting and purling until it's the length that it needs to be. And then I will do the other stuff. So that's where I'm at.
Love that.
And I am using my Madeline Tosh. It's Madeline Tosh worsted, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the esoteric colorway. It's very similar to the Snape colorway that I just dyed.
That's hysterical. I just
Yeah.
noticed that. That's
Yeah.
really funny.
So
I love it.
but I'm really happy with it. So that's whip number 1. I have several. Do you want me to keep going?
I have a few. I'll show mine. I am this far on this massive stole. See this little clippy right here? This has become my
Lifeline.
it's like my, okay, you've made some progress. You can stop now. And then move it up until the next time. I don't know what the pattern is for this. It was off of Craftsy. And a friend of mine was like, "Can you please make this for me?" And I said yes. And we all know how much I love stockinette stitch for years and years and years. So this is all I've gotten. I'm in love with the yarn. This is a Neighborhood Fiber Company. I don't know the name of it, but it looks like driftwood. All of their yarn has like neighborhoods or something.
Yeah, neighborhoods are like street names or something like that.
So they all are like Charles Place, Charles Park Avenue, and I get them all confused.
Very pretty, though.
But I really love this colorway.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice. So it's going to be about 72 inches long. Holy crapola.
Massive knitting.
Yeah, so it's now my soccer practice and soccer academy and podcast knitting right now. Like that, you guys will probably be seeing me knit on this stupid thing for a long time. Because I have 10 other, well, soon to be 12 projects in the works, but I gotta get this thing done. So that's it. That's my first.
Okay.
My first whip.
Let's just go with this one. Why not?
First bag you grab.
Aha, socks. Yes. These are Emma's neon knee highs. They're exactly the same place they were the last time you guys saw them. I'm to the heel on both of them. And as I mentioned like forever ago, I really do need to start working on these because I measured and we've got like 15 inches from the stinking heel to the knee. It's just, my daughter has legs that don't quit, guys. It's just gonna take me a long time. Because this is only like 6. I mean, seriously. So, but she's getting these. She picked out the colors. She loves neons. So, she's getting these for Christmas.
Cute.
Yes, and this was Ray and Lewis from the Disney collection, and this was a club colorway forever ago, and this one was
Forever. Of March. March Winds, right?
No, March Winds was the purpley one. This was
April Showers. No.
that was the blue one.
Flowers.
Mayflowers. Thank you. I'm like, there's we're coming to it. We'll get there. So yeah, Mayflowers and Ray and Lewis, and it's on glitter. Using size 2s. Yeah, but same exact lace. And I kind of took part of Sarah's little twisty stitch pattern, but just kept doing it. So I'm doing that up the side. So
It's cute.
yeah,
It's super cute. Enough interest to at least
keep me from going crazy.
going.
But it's they're gonna take some time. I should probably work on them.
I get
Otherwise,
it.
they're not gonna get done.
Or else they'll never get done.
Yeah, but they are in my detention post as well.
Well, I've got tiny little socks going too. You guys saw me working on these guys last time. These are tube socks for kids by Jane Richmond. And I think I have 3/4 of an inch left before I can do the ribbing. I'm doing like the smaller size. It's not the smaller size. It's like the medium size in the kids. and then I can do ribbing. And then the idea behind the tube socks is that they can put them on, and then as their foot grows, the top will shrink, but there's no heel.
That's just cool, though.
So you can really just make a pair of socks for a little kid, because they're tiny little socks, so they'll be real tall, you know. And then as their foot grows to a 6-inch size or whatever, then they'll have a little cuff. And granted, okay, like each of them have different cast-on amounts. So like the bigger kid size, so if you have kids that are over the age of like 4, I would say casting on the bigger size would be best, because they're a little bit wider, just by a little bit. But I tried these on my son, and they work for his little foot. And
so
it's
Noah should have the size 4s.
Right. So they're super cute. So
they are cute.
I like them.
That's our Margaritaville colorway.
Yep. So I almost have a hoe. I always want to sing that song that got hoes. Anyways,
if you guys didn't know about Sarah, she's got musical Tourette's. It's awesome.
So there we go, Margaritaville, Ohloops. It's also a shop sample, so I'm trying to get those bad boys done. But
cute. I'm gonna have to make those. I think those are the socks I'm gonna make Noah.
I'm making them for, I think, all of the little children in my life this Christmas.
It's a good plan.
I think so, because there's no heel involved, and you can use scraps, too.
Totally. Well, I'm going to use the skein that I took from the Harry Potter thing that I'm making his monster out of. He's going to have matching socks.
Oh, that'll be so cute. Oh my gosh, that would be so cute. That's a really great idea, because Vanessa wants that sock monster with, like, the socks, and maybe I should make her socks that match her monster. Okay. That would be so cute.
I think you should. Okay, again, and Jared, so didn't get this done.
I didn't even cast mine on. We'll draw people for that next time. We've been occupied
to do that
with Harry
this morning.
Potter.
Sorry, I guess we will mention the winners next time. It was on my list of things to do before we recorded today. I forgot.
Oh well.
But the threads are locked, so I didn't get mine done. I will. We're working on it.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. So that. Your turn.
Oh, my turn again.
Like I said, none of mine are fun. Everyone has seen, all except for one of my whips. Everybody has already seen.
What is this? Oh, this is my tubularity for my class. I can show you that so far.
Pretty.
So that's as far as I've gotten so far. I'm supposed to have this guy done by Thursday of next week.
You should start working on it a little bit more.
I know. I should be knitting on this too. Dear Lord, it's like,
It's so pretty though.
I like it.
And are you getting to keep that one, or is that one?
Huh? No.
You get to keep it?
No.
But aren't you making one that you get to keep?
This one isn't the one I get to keep.
Okay.
This is the one that I don't get to keep. So there's that. So your turn.
Okay.
This is really funny. This is a really funny little.
You guys are probably like, "Oh, this is boring. I've seen all
this junk." That's why it's all in detention.
Totally. You guys haven't seen this one in a very long time. Like,
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen that project bag.
right? I know. I love this project bag. My favorite is that one,
The yoga frogs.
and that one, and him.
It's so funny. See, I like this guy.
I do like him too, but I
That's so
love
funny.
this one. Just cracks me up. Anyway, this is my sweater.
I love it.
This is my sweater that I started last year for Vogue and did not finish.
Mine's in a million pieces.
Yes, because your dog decided she needed it more than you did. So here's my sweater.
So sad.
Right now, it doesn't look like much of anything.
It's so pretty. I forgot how much I really love that colorway.
Thanks. I like it too.
And that's
So-
on our quarter round, right?
Yes. So my sweater, I'm still at the exact same spot I was almost a year ago. I really just need to purl one last row to separate for my sleeves, and then I can just do the body. I should just do it. But that would just be too easy.
It's okay. You can do that while I'm doing my Serena cardigan.
That you
That
started
still
like 2 years
has no
ago.
sleeves.
Yes, but so I'm trying to get the front so you guys can see it. Ah. I love this awesome little stitch pattern that it does on the front of the sweater. I don't know if you guys can see. There you go. So, but
that too.
And this is I don't remember what I named this colorway.
I didn't even name mine.
I did. I know the sweater. I named the sweater when elements combined because the sweater itself is called. Yep.
It's been that long.
I don't know.
That happened in what?
It's in
March?
my project. Yeah, it's in my projects, and I'll link it. I don't know. So the colorway is some sort of element thing, and the sweater itself is an element thing. So I put when elements combined. That's the name of the project. I don't
Works
know.
for me.
And it's on our quarter round, so it kind of matches my.
Yeah, it does.
You know.
It kind of fits in your cowl.
It's with my. I know
Like,
it totally
could totally
does.
have gone
It could have.
in your.
But, yes. So I'm happy with it. I am liking the way it's knitting up so far a lot. So I'm anxious to actually work on it. I do have it in my detentions, and I'm hoping to have it done so that I can wear it this winter. I was going to say fall. That's probably not going to happen. Winter. So I'd really like to take it on the airplane and work on it, but I can't.
Okay, you need to call and ask them because everybody takes their knitting needles, even on Southwest.
But what I've heard, okay, so here's what I've heard. Yes, you can take the knitting on the airplane, but what I've heard is that your needles can't be sharp enough to stab somebody, which pretty much limits a lot of my stuff. But you can't have a cord that's longer than 6 inches because it can't be able to go around somebody's neck to choke them. So if any of you know what I can and cannot take as far as needles and cords, please let me know because I'm leaving in not very long, and there are several projects that I would love to take on the airplane because I have like a 7-hour flight.
Yeah.
It's some serious knitting time.
Yeah.
But I don't know what I can take. So, and I would hate to get to the airport and have them tell me I can't take it, and for me to lose my needles and my cord. That would make me really sad. Or to have to pull something out. I'd cry.
I would totally cry. I'd be like, no! Do I? That's when you bring an envelope, self-addressed.
Totally, and stick it in the
And
mail.
just in case, so you can
Mail
just
it
mail
home.
it back to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not throwing these away. Like,
Totally.
they're coming home.
Although at that point, wouldn't I still have my note because my
No,
checked
it would
baggage
all
would
be
already be gone.
checked.
Sad day. Yes.
Right.
So please, if somebody knows, any of you who have been on an airplane recently, if you know, please let me know, because I'd like to work on this and other things, but I would be really sad if I had to
It'd be terrible.
leave them behind. So, all right, what's your next one?
My last one.
Your last one.
My last one.
I think I have
I
two
gotta
more.
find it. Oh, but I lost it.
In her bag of tricks. Her Mary Poppins bag.
God! I had it in here. Oh, here it is.
In the bright colored bag?
In the brightest one. I'm still working on this guy.
Yes.
I'm getting closer to being done. I just can't sit down and work on it. It's not because the pattern is something that you need to carry another the paper version or something around with. It's because I've been knitting on everything else that has to be done.
Mm-hmm.
But I love it still. Very, very much.
Yes,
It's
I
done
like it
in
too.
the Fable Fibers Biography DK. And I'm using the Cottage Garden, I think, or Garden Path.
Okay, the only whip I have that you guys, well, if you've seen my different pictures you have, but I have little mini leg warmers. I'm making these for American Girl dolls.
Those are so cute.
Isn't that cute? So here's one of them. I have,
And did you try it on?
yes, and it fits. It does fit. The pattern that I'm using, I didn't do exactly, so you're supposed to do,
Yeah, keep it over there. Okay, then you gotta be quiet.
you're supposed to do a 12-row rib on the top and the bottom, and I didn't. I only did 6. Because I didn't think it needed to be any longer. So I have one more gray one to do, and then these are for my daughter Emma, and then Jillian will be getting maroon colored ones that go with her.
To go with the little sweaters, right?
Yes. Yes, because Emma's sweater is this color, and Jillian has a maroon one. And then they have skirts that have the solid color on the top and then the variegated on the bottom.
About the skirts.
So, yeah, they're getting a whole little matching outfit. So, there's that. And then... Oh, yeah. And then I still have this, which I haven't done anymore on either. My graffiti
Your
weekend. My weekender bag. So... Yeah, that's it.
I brought one planning fiber.
I have 2. So, but they're both in the same thing. I am just like a walking billboard for lip syncing ladybug bags.
Yeah,
aside
you are.
from this one. This one was from
I've got
Mel.
Bagoo, and you've got lip syncing ladybug right now.
Yes.
Okay, so we were talking about Quidditch.
Mm-hmm.
Extra credit, and
some of you are slightly confused, so we wanted to clear that up for you.
Yeah, we do want to clear that up, definitely. It does not have to be Quidditch related.
It can be, but it does not have to be.
It doesn't have to be. The only thing is that you can't be the only person who has ever seen or knit with or loves the yarn you're using.
Or the pattern.
Or the pattern, okay? That's kind of the only real big thing. So I am knitting the Hitchhiker. That's not Harry Potter related, but it has a bajillion projects, and it also has a ton of favorites. And we did mention that it could have a combination of both. So let me clarify this. If only 1,000 people have knit it, and 1,000 people have also favorited this pattern, it still qualifies.
Yes.
Because it's in the 2,000 range, okay? If your yarn is something along the lines of Cascade or Mrs. Babs or Ohloops or Madelinetosh or, you know, yarns.
Go, Lorna's Laces, any of those things.
Yeah. Anything that people know of, then that would qualify anything, okay? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. This does not have to be a combination of the both. So,
no, one or the other.
You don't have to, if you choose to knit with a super popular yarn, your pattern does not matter. Okay? It does not matter. You can knit whatever you want. Same goes for if you choose a pattern that qualifies within the 2,000 thing. Lots of people have knit it or favorited it or a combination of the two. It doesn't matter what yarn you use.
And your third thing is, if you don't want to knit with a popular yarn or a popular pattern, you can knit the Firebolt because it does directly relate to Quidditch, or you can knit something that has something to do with Quidditch. So the Quidditch World Cup sock, or the Golden Snitch pattern, or a Golden Snitch dishcloth. Like, yeah, those all count.
Those all count. So it's kind of, it's a super easy extra credit. Mm-hmm. You could make anything work.
Yep.
So
anything you want.
I'm doing the Hitchhiker shawl, and I know a bunch of us are doing it. So last year we did like a mini knit along within a knit along,
and for the main challenge.
For the main challenge, but this year it's an extra credit, and I'm super excited. So I'm using this skein, and this skein is Potter, and I stole it.
Stole it.
I'm so in love with it. I'm super excited to have this be my Hitchhiker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really excited.
And I'm making a Firebolt. It's going to be the brightest Firebolt ever out of this, which is Ralph that we did for our monster thing like last May. Because this is the colorway that my daughter requested, and she actually is the one who wanted a Firebolt, so she's getting one of those.
I wish she wanted a Hitchhiker.
I wish she wanted a Hitchhiker too.
It would be so cute in a Hitchhiker. Not that I don't think it's going to be cute in a Firebolt, but I think you should convince her that she really wants a Hitchhiker.
Sarah just likes me to knit
what
the
does
same
this smoke do?
I just want everybody to knit the same thing.
It would be cute in a Hitchhiker, though.
What
I think it
does
would be
this
pretty.
smoke
All
do?
of them.
It doesn't do anything, honey. It's just play. You can have it. So yeah, so I will be using this, and it's bright, you guys, like, bright.
It's so much fun.
It is fun,
I really love it.
It'll be cool. So,
I really, really love it.
is that your only planning one?
Yes.
Okay. I have my yarn
the only thing I brought.
planned and picked out for my October challenge.
Are you stinking kidding me?
Because I'm doing, so you have to do a pair of something for the main challenge for October. I
love that skein.
I'm doing something secret that you guys don't get to know about quite yet.
I love that skein.
It's a Sarah thing. It's a Sarah pattern.
Well, I mean, they can know about it because it's already, other people know
That's
about
true.
it. So,
what is the name of it?
They're called Escaleras.
Yes,
And they're socks.
They
and
are amazing.
Designed them for a Grand Yarns the Indie Club.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're exclusive to the Indie Club until October 1st as well.
See, so I can't even cheat.
So once October 1st hits, then those two patterns will be up.
And you guys all know she designs fabulous socks, but oh my goodness.
They're my favorites.
I'm obsessed with them. When she was knitting the sample, I was like, I think you should just keep those and give them to me because I like them. But I stole this skein. You guys actually didn't get to see this skein because I think Sarah stole it.
I have it too.
So this is the Filch colorway, and I stole it instantly because it was my husband's favorite out of all of the skeins we dyed. And so the socks are actually going to be for him for Christmas. So that's what I am doing for October.
They're very gender neutral socks.
Yes.
And they're trouser socks. So they're meant to go up a little higher on the leg if you want them to. Like the pattern is written super stretchy.
Mm-hmm.
So you can easily do that.
Yes.
That's
So I think that's all of the knitting.
I think
If that's not enough.
Right. If that wasn't enough. Oh my gosh, I have to share this. This is so funny. So my mom shared our podcast with some of her friends on Facebook. And she's like, if you are a knitter, you need to go check out my daughter and her business partner and their cute little podcast. They're knitting videos is what she said.
They're knitting videos.
And one of her friends was so funny, and she comments back, and she's like, I think they need to go research what knitting videos are like, because I didn't learn anything on how to knit out of this video. And I commented back, I was like, oh, it's not like a learn how to knit video. It's just a talking about knitting and other things video. Like it's a podcast. It's like a little short sitcom episode thing. Like totally. There's no knitting instruction involved ever.
No. No instructions.
Oh my gosh, it was the funniest thing ever.
That is cute. They need to research.
They really need to research.
That's funny. I love little old people. Not that they're so old,
cute.
but that's funny.
I don't know this lady how old she was or anything. I don't know. I've never even met her. But I busted out laughing, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the funniest thing.
That's cute.
Yeah, if you were trying to learn anything from one of our, that just wouldn't happen.
No.
Nope.
We are not educational in the slightest.
Not in this podcast. Heck no. That's so funny. Okay, your week.
Holy cannolis.
Right? Or I guess our last 3 weeks. It's been about 2 weeks. It's on 2 weeks, right?
You guys, it is insane around here. So we truly did Harry Potter like till the very last second. Like,
oh my gosh.
Not gonna lie, it was all consuming for like the last 3 weeks of August. Just the dyeing and getting everything printed and ready to go.
We're still finding things that we forgot.
Yeah, like
oh my gosh,
for those
like
of you
yarn.
who ordered quarter round and sport weight and haven't been able to link it, I'm sorry. I'm working on that. You'll be able to later today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done that, and a lot of you have had like there's been like the frequently asked questions and rules, and I will have a frequently asked questions and rules thing up in our pages section of the Ohloops group and rep, and
we just
hasn't happened yet.
So
that will be there as well.
We've gotta hash that one out first.
So I have just forgotten to do those things, but between making the threads and getting letters printed and ordering tags, and I swear every time we turned around we're like, we did that.
No, we
didn't.
We just
still
talked
need
about
to do
it.
that. So we're still working on that. On top of that, my daughter started 4th grade yesterday, so that was really exciting. My middle daughter, Jillian, she doesn't start until next week. She doesn't go till Monday. But today she had her little meet the teacher conferencing, and that went really well. Her teacher said she seems totally ready for kindergarten, so that's cool. That makes me happy. So we've been doing school stuff, getting school supplies and getting ready for all that. And yesterday was the never-ending organize Jillian's room and go through her clothes day, because she just had so many. I'm like, I need to know what you need and what you don't need and what is going on, because your room is just chaotic. And then on top of all of that, I am leaving in like a week and a half for Disney World, and I am still trying to get ready for that, because I had the crazy harebrained idea to make us all matching t-shirts. So I'm still working on those, because
it's not
there's
crazy
5 of us,
harebrained idea.
and there are
it's going to be
6
fantastic.
t-shirts.
But think about it. Like, think about how easy packing and days and everything is going to go.
It'll be great for that. But
Just
so we're doing that, and
all you have to do is iron them on, right?
well, yeah, but I have to print them all out and cut all the design out, and so it's like just a couple step process. But it's
It's
times 30 shirts. It's
one more thing.
right. One more thing. I just haven't had time to do it yet. And I'm still making sure that I have all of the I's dotted and T's crossed for that, and making sure that the reservations are all the way they need to be, and that our
You're not going to show up and they're going to be like, we don't have you down.
Yeah. So making sure all that's done, and that kind of stuff. And then, so we had said that I was going to mention this a while ago, and then we ended up not recording, but in addition to all of this, you guys may have heard me talking about my aunt going with us and stuff, and how she was not quite sure because my uncle was sick, and she is still going to go, but my uncle passed away 3 weeks ago. Yeah, so he passed away. He had cancer. We found out in April that he had liver cancer, bladder cancer. And when he was first diagnosed, they honestly were fairly confident that the chemo would work and everything would be okay. But he ended up getting a couple of really bad infections and had to have a bunch of major surgeries, and he had 4 major surgeries in just a few weeks' time. And they'd had to take out his pancreas, and they had to take out parts of his intestines, and they could never really just get a handle on that kind of stuff. And he'd been sedated and stuff for a while, and so they had told my aunt that he was going to need to have yet another surgery, and she just said, it's not worth it, and even if he makes it through that, and even if he was going to make it through that surgery, which they weren't 100% sure he would anyway, after he came out of that, he was going to have to be on dialysis because he didn't have a pancreas anymore, and he would still have to have gone through chemo, and she just decided that no.
They had that conversation a long time ago too.
Yeah, that's just not. He wouldn't have wanted to be that way. So,
right.
So that happened. He passed away on the 17th. Yeah, the 17th of August. So I've been back and forth to her house, just trying to be there for her and helping her and doing all the things that happen after a loved one passes away. So,
yep.
So that has happened as well.
Yeah,
so there's just been a lot of things in the last couple weeks that we've had to do.
Yeah, whether it be emotional or mental or just busy work.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
It's been a lot. But, so that's kind of my month in a nutshell, I guess.
Yeah. Hold on. I've got to think about it for a second. School started for us too. It started on Tuesday though. So Caitlin is in 1st grade, and her teacher is amazing and so sweet, and I just kind of want to squeeze her. I kind of really love her. And then Vanessa she's in 6th grade, and she got the teacher she wanted, which happens to have been a teacher that I had when I was in elementary school at a completely different school. And I really wish I could read all of his credentials, because it's amazing. He's been nominated Teacher of the Year. He's been to overseas a bunch of times. He's met he's been requested to meet so many different high people. I don't know. It's so cool. He's done so many things since I had him when I was younger. I had him as a 5th grade teacher, 20 years ago. So, it's so neat to see all of the amazing things he's done in 20 years. So, she started school, and so we love both their teachers. Awesome. I posted a picture of them all standing in front of the school, and the light is completely blinding them all. They look so unhappy, but it's just because the light's in their eyes. So yeah, that happened. Soccer has continued, but we're getting ready to start our regular season. So this is our last tournament this weekend. We are leaving to Sandpoint on Saturday morning at 5 a.m. so we can be there in time for all games on Saturday, and then we'll come home. I'm not staying overnight because it was like $400 a night, $360 a night, not including tax, because every place was booked, and they've been booked since we started looking back in June, and nothing's opened up that is in a reasonable amount. I'm not staying in Sandpoint for $400 for the night. I'm just gonna drive home.
Totally.
So that's been happening. What else? What else have we? I guess that's been my week. I just have been busy getting both the patterns done because I had to have the Indie Club pattern ready to be shipped out before the shop closed for a grand yarn that all had to be done and assembled, and then getting this pattern done and assembled so it could go out in prefect kits. And then, of course, Harry Potter. We just have been crazy. So I kind of think that's all my weeks have been like. First day of school, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
I mean,
really just been,
I wish I could say more, but I just don't know. It all is kind of a whirlwind. Trying to get my husband's car fixed has been fun. Him and my dad were out there. My dad, busted off a part. And he's like, it's, broken. He's like, I think I broke that. You think? There's, it's in three pieces. So
I love your dad.
We had our family friend mechanic come over, and he's like, oh, he definitely broke it. Awesome. So I gotta go buy parts for the car today.
That's funny.
So I can then put them in, because Carrie, our mechanic, was like, please don't let your dad do it. And your husband is like a bull in a china closet. He does not know his own strength. Please don't let him do it either, because my husband breaks things all the time. And so I'm like, awesome. So is anybody going to give me directions on how to put these things?
Sarah will be putting the car together.
So I get to be a mechanic today. So that's kind of a highlight. That'll be kind of funny.
That is funny.
That's okay. Yeah, those are all of the things that are happening, I guess, with me this week. I think.
Yeah, Emma starts games as well for soccer. She's 2 this Saturday, so.
I wish we could go to see them.
I know.
I'm
curious to see how it's going to go.
Because they haven't practiced at all.
No, her first practice was supposed to be months ago, and it's tonight.
So crazy.
And then they have 2 games on Saturday, so we shall see.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how ours are going to go either. We are, so Vanessa's team is U12, and it's a brand new established team. None of the girls, this team didn't exist according to anything last year. Yes, she played for U12 Zifa, but it was a completely different coach and a whole group of girls that left. So now we're in Copa again. Copa's like the, where you start, and everybody figures out where they're going from there.
Right.
So our director was like, oh yeah, you're actually, because you're playing Copa, and he doesn't believe in silver brackets. It usually goes platinum and then gold and then silver. He doesn't believe in silver brackets, so Copa is one step below a silver bracket, I guess.
Okay.
He's requiring that we play U13 in the gold bracket.
Okay then.
Like, we swept the last tournament that we played in. The girls were awesome. They swept it. They took the whole thing.
That's cool.
They won every game they played and everything, and it was in the silver bracket. And he was like, well, I guess good job, but it was the silver bracket. I'm like, Dave! I'm like, this is the first time. Like, this is their first time together, really.
Don't
like,
you love coaches?
Come on!
Seriously.
He's like, yeah, you guys aren't playing that again. So, we'll see.
Huh.
So we'll be playing some Montana teams and some Idaho teams and things like that.
Funny. No, good job, but I gotta love it.
And they're tiny. They're like tiny
They are
little girls.
little.
Like, they are like small girls anyways, and they're all little. So, I'm like, I don't know. But the last Montana team we played, my jaw dropped, and I was like, they're
huge.
They're huge.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, Idaho's the potato state.
We're apple.
We're apples. Really?
Which is
Johnny
really funny.
Appleseed. This is why we have all these tiny little people.
It's funny. Total tangent. Whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, our board fell down, so I don't know what we're supposed to be talking about now.
No, I think we're done, other than I have to show you guys these. I bought new shoes for our trip, and they're like, you could see them from the moon bright. But they're really cute. My option was these, though, or ones that looked almost exactly like this, but were kind of this hot pink color all the way, and then they glowed in the dark.
These look like Emma's skein of yarn.
They kind of do.
That just dawned on me.
I got my new shoes. I don't have anything else to talk about, and at this point my brain has kind of gone loopy.
I don't have anything else to talk about.
All right, then. I don't know what to talk about either. I've checked out, apparently. My brain is like...
All of your packages went out.
Yes!
Everything.
Yes,
I
yes.
apologize for some people. Your stripes have handwritten tags on them because I ran out.
Because that was one of those things that we did that.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
So, yeah. If you can't read my writing, they're all on the 80/20 gold.
Mm-hmm. And
really late last
for
night.
those of you who ordered multiple packages, your yarn is coming in multiple things. There are a couple of you who asked us to send them together, and for the most part, we remembered that. But not all of them, so we apologize that you're getting numerous packages.
It was too hard for me, like, we had to first, like, go through and find all the second-year students and make sure that I marked them in the houses they were supposed to be in, and then start assigning first-year students houses, and then make sure there weren't duplicates, and it just got to be, and plus, like, aside from that, Etsy, the way that it works with their shipping, if we don't ship a package, like an order, within this certain time, like on there, then it gets mad at you, and it keeps yelling at you. Mm-hmm. And so, it really likes me to send them.
Yes.
And so when I combine too many orders, it gets mad at me, and it's like, you have to send this. Well, I did send it.
Yeah.
But you just don't know that I sent it.
Yeah.
So all of those little details. So it was crazy, and I'm hoping that you all will be receiving everything that you got in a timely manner.
Yes, right away.
I know some people are already getting their stuff in the mail, which is really cool seeing those things pop up. But I think those are more local people.
Yeah. They're all Spokane people.
Mm-hmm. So I think you should be seeing them soon. I know some of our international people, they may take a little while. Mm-hmm. So I'm kind of hoping that you guys get that before September, or not, I mean, before October at least.
You should. It does. I mean, it usually takes.
There are still some skeins in the shop if that's something that you're wanting to do. I think we have something
if you're
around
still wanting to
20-ish.
participate, there is still yarn.
There's still yarn. But yeah, I think that's it.
Yep, I think so.
Until next time.
Yeah. Bye, guys.